The next gatekeeper tactic is to display some sort of social proof. So social proof is basically displaying that you're connected to people in the organization. Social proof means you know people, right? So social proof in a social setting, like at a party, would be you know the hosts, or at a bar, a club means you know you're a VIP and you know the doorman and the bartenders and the people with bottle service. You know people, and if you have social proof, you have a lot of credibility and people are a lot more open to working with you, and that applies in the B2B setting. And you can apply this concept to gatekeepers, because if gatekeepers think you are an outsider who's not connected to the organization and you're trying to get in order to sell your product and push your product and bug people, then they're going to try to keep you out. But if you are able to demonstrate that you're connected, you're already in on the inside. And yes, you might be a business person, consultant, advisor, salesperson that represents a company or a product or service. But if you're already connected and involved in the account, then maybe not only is it okay to let you in, but it might be inappropriate to completely shut you down. Meaning if you're already involved with one department and you're calling in to talk to another department, and if the gatekeeper is a total jerk to you and just kicks you out and blocks you out, they might look bad because you're already doing business with the organization. So it buys you a ticket into the organization, or gets you around a difficult gatekeeper. So what that might look like is you're talking to a gatekeeper. A proactive way to use this would be to name drop someone else in the organization that you know or that you're working with. So you might say something like, yeah, I've been speaking with Martha Martinez in accounting, and now we're trying to meet with someone on the HR side, and I'm not sure who to speak with. Do you know who the VP or director of HR is? Can you point me in the right direction? So what I did there is I just name dropped Martha in accounting to establish social proof, and to use that to buy my ticket into HR and basically decrease the guardedness of the gatekeeper. Now that's proactive, like out of the gate, I'm throwing the name drop out there. You could just say, yes, I'm trying to reach the director of HR. And if they say, may I ask what this is in regards to? So they're starting to screen you. Then you could say something like, oh yeah, well sure. The reason for my call is I worked with Martha Martinez in accounting, and we're trying to follow up that meeting with a discussion with HR. And I just don't know the name of the person over there, so I'm hoping you can point me in the right direction. So that was the reactive sort of name drop. This is pretty powerful. You may say, I love it, but the common response to that is, well, what if you haven't spoken to anyone yet, and you're just trying to get into a new account cold? And it's a valid concern. But I have a little workaround for you, and I will tell you, we do not teach you to manipulate, to mislead in any way. We teach you real sales tactics that you can use without really like trying to lie or cheat. But I'm going to share with you kind of play on words here, which is, let's say that we did not meet with Martha Martinez, but we know that Martha Martinez is the accounts payable manager. We know her name, but we don't know who the name of the HR director is. We could say something like this: well, the reason why I'm reaching out is we are planning to meet with Martha Martinez in accounts payable, but before we do that, we need to meet with the HR director. Can you point me in the right direction of who that is? So what I said there is we are planning to meet with Martha Martinez in accounts payable. It's kind of a play on words, because you could plan to meet with someone without having a meeting on the calendar. It's your 100% intentions to meet with Martha Martinez. You don't have a meeting on the calendar, but it is your plan to meet with her. So it's not being dishonest, but it could easily be heard as that you have a meeting on the calendar with Martha Martinez, establishing social proof and buying you credibility. Something to test and try.